We are recording. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How's it going?
How's it going? How's everyone doing?
Good to hear it. Glad to hear it. Very good.
And hey, if not, it's all right. It'll be okay. We'll get through this together.
We'll get through it, yeah.
We'll get through this together. Everybody, all of us, one foot in front of the other.
So yeah, we are here. I'm Paula.
I'm Kat.
We're getting wibbly wobbly. Which means
fun.
It's time to watch the last episode of Doctor Who for Series 15.
15, baby.
Which is pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
So yeah.
I hate having these short seasons like this.
Yeah, only 8 episodes. It's not that many.
No. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
We had this era of like 13 episodes and then everyone got like 2 specials like afterward, you know? It's like, God, cutting it down like a whole 6 episodes for some of them.
Yeah.
How about Jodie too? She only had 10 seasons? She only had 10 episodes for her first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Flux was only 8 episodes because that was during COVID stuff.
Here we are.
Would it be good or bad? Who knows? If they were given more time, would it be worse? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, like, would we be like, wow,
stop dragging it out.
Going, doesn't it?
Can't make everyone happy.
Nope.
And hey, we're not, it's not the, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I can't think of it. We're not immune to that. And like,
yeah.
It happens.
So yeah, I don't know what to think going into this last episode. If you remember, I wasn't crazy about the one we just watched, or the previous episode.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'll like this. I'm going in ready to be impressed with how they wrap it up, so...
I went in with about the same as you, where I was like, I have no idea where this is going to go. How are you supposed to know how are you supposed to... There's literally no way to even... theorize, in my opinion.
There's nowhere to know because the last episode was confusing.
That's all there is to it.
And I guess has something to do with the fact that the world is over.
And Omega is back. You know Omega.
I guess, is it meant to be implied that the reason that the world is gone on May 24th or 25th or whatever it is because it all fell apart in the previous episode? Is that what we're supposed to that's why they can't get back to that day, because the world fell apart,
Mm-hmm. It's okay. We're gonna see.
Let's just see what happens.
See. Sit back, enjoy the ride.
That's
even
right.
if it's made out of wood and rickety and you're wondering if the side panel is going to fall off when you're on a loop-de-loop.
Welcome to the Time Hotel. If you'd like to come with me, sir.
One very I just got chills again.
Aww,
I just got chills again.
Magic door. He had an actual magic door, the little... Too late.
The world was destroyed.
No, look. It gets to midnight and then it all clicks back to 7 a.m. on May the 23rd. I've got the house key. I can open the door anywhere.
I've got the house key.
Honey, somebody else is pleased
A baby boy due in 3 months. If we ever get there.
Abandoned hotel. That's not a good alarm.
Never.
She's a Time Lord too, yeah? I tried looking for your TARDIS, but I can't find it.
When I left you, you were just...
Ordinary. On my days off, I go looking for you.
Oh! Aww.
See, such a beautiful... it makes me mad.
Her reaction.
Oh,
honey.
But what about this Ronnie?
Oh, no, she loves him still. She loves him.
Why does Friday the 23rd keep resetting itself?
She can see underneath the skin of reality
What for?
to find Omega.
That was already a better explanation than the entire previous episode.
Can you take me to
The most fearsome
Palace
Time
is
Lord
no
in
entry.
existence you've never heard of before.
We can't wait for another midnight. 999.
these are really cool.
Yeah, they are
It's a
really
great
cool.
design.
The Seekers have fixed the location. How to bring him home.
And I have a daughter.
But she isn't real.
How dare you? It's bigger than anything.
Hello?
It's me.
Oh.
I'll make us some tea.
Why is he having this reaction to Poppy? Is it like, because family's the most important? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he's just in his little kilt.
I'm Belinda Chandra. Oh my god, you're the doctor. But you're real.
How did Poppy, where's Poppy's?
We've had a baby.
In a single day.
I'm sorry, did they actually have sex and have a baby?
Please tell me our daughter is safe.
I'm sorry, what is the deal with Poppy? I don't understand. Is that their actual, did they actually have a baby? Because Poppy was in the other
Space
show.
babies, yeah.
So what do they mean that's his actual daughter? Does that get explained?
All of you
We'll
keep
get
working.
there.
Okay.
I said keep working.
Because I,
Yeah.
What on earth do you think you're wearing?
whatever I want.
Future are doorways into real time, allowing you to see the truth.
Demand that you stop.
Mr. Smith is gone. I am the doctor.
Wearing tweed. I'm wearing 9.
I think reality is reasserting itself.
Oh, okay, convenient. She hadn't been here the whole time, but now she's suddenly here.
Conrad couldn't imagine you for even a second, so you didn't exist.
But she wasn't in the other episode with Conrad.
Keep that door
Because of who she is, he can't even fathom
No,
that.
but no. The original episode with Conrad. She was not there at unit.
No.
So why is she here now?
It creates friction.
Because she works there when it's convenient.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm Belinda.
And this is our daughter Poppy.
No, Poppy was in Space Babies.
Maybe we can use the chip to signal them and wake them up.
Ooh, creepy. And that's what 5G is doing to everybody, y'all.
Didn't you know? Oh, I didn't realize the trash can said slip on it.
That's funny.
Go slandering Conrad.
Oh, I do like
Finally.
that. I know, right?
Finally.
You mean an actual daughter? That's amazing.
Yeah, it surprised me too.
No, don't you remember that's Poppy from Space Babies? You know her?
I love Mel.
I have been a housewife.
It is the Rani.
She's still alive. Indifferent to any pain or morality or humanity.
We half remembered ourselves, living Conrad's version of an ordinary life.
We met a girl named Poppy.
There you go.
It just makes it even more amazing.
Does it?
Little
Or you-
scraps of memories.
This is so bizarre. Why?
And you ran half a mile away.
The Rani.
I never thought about you once.
You thought of me every night. Find a stupid blonde Earth girl and there you are.
All right. Rude.
I've never met you in my life. Mrs. Flood. That's my neighbour. That's my neighbour.
They're both the Rani.
But I was brilliant.
My father fought Omega back in the 1970s, said he was a titan.
Bound him and banished him because he is insane.
Exile to the Underverse means he's so
Why did we have the previous episode at all if we're re-explaining it all in this episode? Why even have both?
and construct a new Gallifrey.
The child of a Time Lord.
And
There's no such thing.
we're sterile. That genetic explosion, it didn't kill us, but it roasted us and sterilized us.
I mean, she's Time Lord DNA.
Well, yes.
The mother.
What about
The child is contaminated.
He walks around like he's one of you. Playthings, a fetish, and deep down in your hearts, you know it. Let me build a new Gallifrey, and I will leave your world untouched.
Then the wish ends. She would cease to exist. She would vanish.
But the wish has to end because it's not a real world.
She's made of hopes and dreams and wishes.
That is every child.
But if we don't end the wish, this stays as Conrad's world.
We can't have that.
So I don't care what UNIT thinks. Or Time Lords. Not one of you is taking her out of existence. Have you got that?
Why is this the thing that's happening?
I will stop you. She is provoking the bone beasts.
Sorry, Donna had to let go of her children that she certainly remembered and thought were real. Poppy just is a reason to... I don't understand why I'm supposed to care about this. Why is Belinda suddenly only good enough to be
a mom.
Like, what?
If I have to hold it together with my bare hands.
I'd love her.
It will exist outside of reality.
We will still exist.
I hope.
You hope.
I will do everything I
What?
can.
Then who is taking care of this baby when the real world is... Because the doctor can't take... Like,
I'm going with her.
why?
And I can't help you in the fight.
Because I'm nothing now.
Saving my daughter.
What? So she doesn't get to do anything?
You just be forever.
With Poppy.
Why do we care? She's literally done nothing. Why does she have to go in there? I want to see Belinda do something. Why? She just is a babysitter now for some reason. This is what she cares about? I thought she just needed to get back to her real life. Like, her whole character has changed.
I was meant to meet you, Belinda. It was all for this. So the puppy can
What? I'm sorry. What? Why is this about Poppy living? I thought it was about getting Belinda home and saving the world. Why does Poppy need to live? I don't understand. Why is this what's happening?
Bye, Belinda.
It's just like she's a totally different character. She's literally a different character. I don't understand.
Completely different motives. Completely different, like...
Her whole personality is different.
The indigo device is a transmat, like a matter transporter.
The indigo device is what Martha used back in the day.
Oh my god, it really works! What do I do? Can I punch him? Yes, you can!
Can I punch him?
Yes.
Tried to transmat in there, you'd be pureed, baby girl.
Nice.
Cool.
Lower the threshold so I can stop the run.
copied her coding.
I love you, lot.
Just shut up and go!
He's barely even talked to Ruby. If he came in, they had 2 seconds of a goodbye, and then he was distracted by Shirley coming in. Like, I don't understand why he didn't have actual time with Ruby. Like, they don't...
Because there's no time to sit in any of it. We've got 27 different things going on.
I genuinely don't... I can't follow what's happening. I don't know why any of this is happening.
It's not a clear path that he's laid out for you, Paula?
Like I wasn't ready for you.
Don't you want to see him? The Almighty One?
Yes.
Omega locked and approaching.
The tomb of Omega.
A fantasy world, I'd expect guns and whiskey and girls, but yours is nice. You never mentioned your dad. You never...
I do love the 4 beats, always.
Creator of the time.
I hope she gets vaporized immediately. That would be very funny to me.
In the dark, when I made you smile, that was real.
Those drone guards are capable of a lot.
That is a big hand. Oh my goodness. What the heck?
When the hand popped out, I was like, Sutek?
What is happening? It's like we're in Dark Souls all of a sudden.
Time Lords to feast upon.
You'll find.
Take her out, just like I wanted. Just immediately.
Frickin' wings. Such a...
Little doctor. It's been a very long time.
Bless her heart.
Two runs. It's a good night from me.
Bye.
I do love her.
Yeah. Oh,
There are
thanks.
certain things that they can't take away from me that I do enjoy.
If only I had a weapon.
I have the Vindicator.
Wait a minute.
The power of 1 billion supernovas.
I wish you to be happy.
You're too good for this world, Ruby.
Cool.
Aren't you
what do
so
we do for
happy
the
we
next
have
30 minutes?
Aren't you so happy that we built up this big bad?
And the wish.
Interesting. What happens to this baby? His whole family dead.
I don't know.
Susan. I don't know, man.
Great. Yay.
Thank goodness Belinda was there to make sure it all went down.
It's wild to me that I don't care about this kid, even though she's adorable.
So
And
cute.
I loved her when I thought she was just Poppy existing in this weird fake world, but this whole like who is taking care of this baby now? Belinda's just
He's human by birth, just don't know where in time and space he's from. Who is the best mother in the world?
Me. I'm too busy playing poker.
Cherry.
Ruby says you're a father now. I can't run around like a nutcase anymore.
There's one thing I still don't understand. How come my
Just one
memory
thing.
was different?
Only
Why
one.
did I remember things that no one else could?
No idea, but we have seen many a strange thing together, Ruby Roo.
A room for toys.
I can do that.
So are they just
Room off there.
together now? Like
or-
everything about her goal this whole time? She doesn't want to go home and see her parents anymore. She doesn't want to go home. She doesn't want to see any of that. She just wants to...
I used to say take me home.
Mm-hmm.
Why they keep
And now
passing
you
this
wanna
thing back and
stay.
forth?
I knew it.
It keeps getting small?
It's getting smaller.
What is happening?
We will have the best of times.
And it's gone. Yeah.
It's Poppy.
What?
You have a daughter, the two of you together. What do you think the cot is?
This is so
I love
bizarre.
the doctor just laughing in Ruby's face.
This is so weird. Why is he not being like believing her?
That space baby lives far away. in a
No,
different
don't talk to me like I'm fucking crazy.
memory. Got a little bit scrambled.
Like,
There's a great big universe waiting for
like screw Ruby,
What
am
is
I right?
happening?
Officially, May the 24th, the day we thought would never arrive. Happy May the 24th.
I don't even know who these characters are anymore.
Thank you.
I'm not allowed to stay. It's far too much to do.
Unit can absolutely not have that key.
Yeah, really.
Say hello, by the way.
Who does?
The boss.
Just sprinkle in.
Parking that.
Yeah.
I do like that. Parking that.
I found him. He posted this online.
Stop filming me.
One wish survived, and it turns out to be him, not Poppy. You built a zero room to save her. Surely you've got to remember that.
For all of us.
Poppy went in there.
With Belinda, who didn't get to do anything.
No.
You are remembering this wrong.
What is the...
It's kind of offensive to say I've got a daughter.
What is happening? Something very strange is going on.
Doctor, one life has disappeared. Everything you could to bring me back because you couldn't bear a world with one person missing.
I'm barely a year old. Born out of the TARDIS.
You save all of us. Sometimes I think we're all your children.
What? I don't understand. I truly cannot follow what is happening.
I have a daughter.
That means she was mine.
What?
I swear on my life I will do anything.
Time has shifted by 1 degree.
There is no technology in the universe that can change that is strong enough to change reality.
Also, if you'll notice,
Oh,
someone
she's
is
not there.
missing from
No.
from Unit.
She's not there.
Rest of the time is.
I'm just too busy trying to give a damn about what's happening. I don't
there's still some
understand the
things.
plot. Why do we still have 15 minutes of episode left? What is happening and why? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Her name is Poppy. Okay?
Why did Poppy disappear to come back? Why is any of this happening? Why is this the story?
And I like this face.
Sorry, what?
I was the best.
Let's say best male, but don't tell the others.
Brilliant moment. I'm gonna cry again.
Cause and effect is getting a little bit out of order.
Why am I emotional?
I don't know. I
seeing
cried
her?
so hard.
I'm surprised it's not the other guy who's always showing up. That's funny. I don't like it.
To be bigger, in a room defined by its bigness. Because there's a great big time schism on its way.
Time needs to be shifted.
Giving your life.
A life before a life.
You could damage the whole of creation.
Is that why you're here? To stop me?
It was never gonna work. Blimey, you're gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful.
This is gonna eat my soul.
This is all to save a little girl that I don't understand why she's important or why we care.
This is gonna hurt.
No chance of bi-generation.
Time markers 1 microspasm to the left. Just my help.
I'm older than you. Why didn't I know that?
Timey-wimey. Is that still a thing?
Going strong.
All these faces and we never really change. Don't go in fear.
go with that lovely smile. Bye then.
I did not expect to get so emotional seeing her.
I know.
Doctor,
I never say things like that.
that's why you got me.
I should say that to Yaz.
Oh! You never do.
But she knows.
Bye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, I love her. Going to a reality 1 degree to the left.
Not yet.
What do you mean not yet? You literally, this is what you did. For some reason. I don't know why. I truly don't know why. This is what is happening.
Bad Penny?
Oh, I would love to be called Bad Penny.
Well, come on, she's waiting.
Who is?
Poppy.
Oh.
Isn't she beautiful? Turned around and you'd gone. Because that was the point. All this time, I had to be here. I kept telling you every time we landed.
No, you didn't.
I need to get back for Poppy.
Oh my gosh. What the f?
My daughter.
What are you talking about?
I've got to be home for Poppy on May the 24th.
What?
You were always coming home.
Exactly.
Really? No. No, you weren't.
I have heard so much about you.
Oh, I keep telling her to bring home a doctor.
Mama.
No, not for you.
She lives in an apartment with roommates.
I had to come home because your mother...
I'm on nights. Really have forgotten, haven't you?
No, it was never actually established or said. It's like was made up at the last moment.
His Uncle Doctor.
I'm her uncle.
Well, I thought it sounded nice. Her father's Richie. I've known him since I was 21.
This is so weird.
Deep breaths, Paula.
Richie Akambola knows how lucky he
This
is.
is so stupid. Why not let this be part of the story the whole time, and then we could care about it, and then
But
we'd
then
be
there's
like,
no big trick.
But
100%
then we could have appreciated when she showed up in this other thing. We'd be like, no, but Poppy is this thing. It's not that. And then we would care about it instead of a
Always
thing they
there
just
forever.
f***ing made up at the last minute. Why not let us enjoy your story? Why not let us care instead of...
Can I tell you a secret?
Oh my gosh.
I can't have children, but if I could, I wish that she was exactly like you. Except I brought all the wishes to an end. Gods play tricks, but I beat them.
You're the most amazing man in the world.
That sounds like a goodbye.
Yeah, I'm home now with my daughter.
With my daughter, because that's it.
I mean, it makes a lot more things make sense about why she cared so much, but like I would have loved to have been able to appreciate that for myself and not wonder why I felt like I was going crazy. This is just not
like
the
we were
way
all
I
Ruby.
would. Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
gaslit.
I don't
Maybe when she's
understand
run
why
out.
this is the way they've chosen to tell this story.
Take me to
It makes no sense to me.
Will I ever see you again? Or...
No.
I hope you'll see me again, but not like this.
What does that mean?
Cool, I guess he's regenerating.
We traveled in and out of the slipstreams of time. They still happened. Somewhere. I love you, Pops. That will never change. Don't want to do this alone.
It's not fucking fair. You deserve it.
I'm never alone with you. Joy to the world!
Ruby doesn't get to have a moment with this. Like, I'm just...
But carried the rest of the episode.
An absolute joy.
We even know who the next Doctor is? I'm sorry. What? What the fuck?
I'm fucking done.
I'm sorry, what?
And all it says is introducing Billie Piper. There's a lot of people who are like, Billie Piper's the next Doctor, and I really hope she's not. I don't.
I mean,
Paula.
that's what that means, right? Rose
I don't know.
is just the Doctor now because we
I
can't
don't
have
know.
anyone new.
I love
have
Billie Piper so much. I love her so much. I think she is so wonderfully talented. I think she's only gotten more talented as she's grown into herself and her career. I think she is an incredible actor. I don't want to see her.
Why can't we get new things and new people and new things?
I don't know.
And why I've never cared less about a Doctor's regeneration.
And
I
that
just couldn't-
sucks.
I just couldn't, and I've really enjoyed Ncuti Gatwa's
Yes.
run as the Doctor.
100%.
I
Could care less.
I don't think I've ever been watching an episode of Doctor Who and thought, oh, I have to watch 30 more minutes of this.
At least
my least favorite Doctor Who episode I have ever watched. That was bad.
And, like, at least when we're mad at Moffat or something, like...
At least
there's, like, I don't know, like, at least we're fucking feeling something, which is always the conversation by the end of it, of, like, oh, they're making us feel something.
Bored. That was boring.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why any of it happened. Why is that the story they told?
I don't know.
Why did we have the Ronnie for an episode and a half?
With all of this build-up with Mrs. Flood, all for it to be this big moment with the Ronnie, who then apparently there's this big moment with, the, Omega, and you said, you were like, I hope she gets vaporized. I was like, you just fucking wait. She's going to get eaten, and nothing she did is going to matter. Good. Eaten, it's a waste of a character, a waste of all the time you spend bringing back something from the classic Who era that, again... Your new audience has no idea about
explaining. It was, again, they spent so much time at the start of this episode explaining
It's not just exposition, Paula.
That I was like, why did we even have the previous episode if they were just going to have to spend the first 10 minutes of this episode
explaining it in a better way?
Because it made no sense before. It literally made no sense. This whole build, I'm so disappointed.
Correct.
Because this whole build-up of... something is wrong about we can't get back to May 24th or whatever it was, May 25th. We can't get back to it. What has happened? And it just didn't even matter. Like, they didn't even say, oh, we didn't even actually see the consequences of the world not being there anymore. Like, it's
the only thing we got was the wish world.
It's truly like someone else. It's almost as though one person was running the season until the last 2 episodes and a new person came in and went, actually, I'm going to do something else.
When in reality, it was somehow all RTD.
No sense. Like, everything that the 6 episodes that built up to 7 and 8 had nothing to do with 7 and 8.
No.
And you can't have a surprise about Poppy always being Belinda's daughter and us going, oh, like it's freaking...
And not even
he was actually a ghost the whole time in The Sixth Sense, right? Because in that, you can look back and go, here are all the signs.
See it.
And now that I
sense.
know...
It adds up.
I see it.
Bad wolf.
But if we were to go back and watch every episode, there's absolutely nothing that makes us go, oh, of course, Belinda has a daughter named Poppy.
Until you get to the Story Engine episode, the Story in the Engine, and they show the child for like 2 seconds...
It's just like...
It means nothing. I'm not bringing that up as like a, oh no, that worked to make the story.
Yeah.
No.
I don't even remember that. I truly don't remember it.
But when she was trying to find the barber shop, she sees a child walk by, and then that was it. And then at the end of it, she was like, did you see the kid? There was a weird kid that was creepy. And the doctor's like, well, dreams were bleeding all over the place. It could have meant anything. Like, and then that was it.
Why? It makes no sense because she lived in an apartment with roommates. Is that not real? Was that a different reality?
That was a different reality.
That's a different universe.
As far as my understanding, that's a different reality.
But what?
And so the wish world is the one that we were always trying to get back to.
But why did we have this thing where
Belinda was...
Everyone's all obsessed with Poppy and how important she is, and I couldn't understand why. And then, once I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this, then suddenly we all forgot about her for some reason. And then... he had to regenerate to be able to get to... like, truly, none of this makes any sense. I don't know. Why did he have to spend his regeneration? Why did he have to regenerate in order to...
use the power of the regeneration to trigger something in the TARDIS to take it, basically, from a popover, like a degree over.
To, like, go to another... But, like, again, why?
To save this child.
But why?
That he was gaslighting and fucking being so awful to Ruby about. I hated every moment of that.
It was like, why?
How are you gonna look at Ruby and be so cruel to her?
And it's like, this is like your best friend, basically, and how special and important she is, but now that you have Belinda here, you're, being dismissive and ignoring her and not caring, and now you're
not
gone.
Not at least listening. Not at least going, why are you feeling this way?
I'm sorry.
I didn't like
all the stuff with Chibnall, Flux was all better than this.
Oh, Flux was incredible.
At least
I loved Flux.
It mattered. At least the companions mattered when that doctor changed. Mm-hmm. At least, like, none of this mattered. It didn't matter, and nothing was set up to help me care about it. And what was the point of any of it? What was the point?
Well, Belinda's just always been a mom. Because that's what is good, you know?
Understand.
She wasn't around for half of this episode. It was like Belinda got tucked to the side. All of a sudden, Ruby was important again for what they needed her.
For some reason.
Like, all of a sudden, Ruby was carrying the companion slot.
And soon as Belinda comes, they're like, okay, now you're done. We're going to bring Belinda back in. The doctor's not even going to really talk to you.
No, Ruby's going to.
And you're just done. And don't worry, the doctor's going to be a new doctor now, who I guess is Rose, which makes no sense.
I refuse to believe it.
It's so weird.
I refuse to believe it.
I really, truly... I just don't know how to be motivated to want to watch any more of this show. That's how bad these last 2 episodes have made me feel. I don't know. Someone explain to me in the comments how this works or how it's good or how I'm wrong.
People are trying.
Because I don't understand this. I really don't.
People are trying. People are trying to grasp onto some straws. I haven't dug as much as I have wanted to into it because I'm super frustrated.
Here's the thing: we shouldn't have to dig into
it. We shouldn't have to grasp at straws.
It should be good. It should just be good.
We should be able to theorize and have fun and do all that sort of stuff. And I love those sort of things. But to sit here and be like, well, I can make it make sense if I connect these dots that RTD didn't mention at all, but I'm going to pull them in because it helps me make it make more sense. While someone else is like, well, I'm pulling these dots because this makes it make more sense for me.
I think it's time for the show to be done.
That's a lot of people feel that right now.
Worn itself out. The people who are running this thing, I don't know what they're doing. Right now. They have lost the plot. Drop this show for 10 years and maybe new blood can come back and try and reboot it again. But it's
a lot of people feel that right now.
And this is a hard thing to say because I love this show, but this is not. What was this?
I don't know. I have no idea what to expect when we watch the Unleashed stuff behind the scenes. I really don't know what to expect. There's a lot of like talk. There's always the rumors and the whispers that like Shooty was supposed to be around for longer and then something happened and it got cut short, and whether he chose to leave early.
Bizarre.
It's because there's some stuff where there's like been some leaks of like other footage or things where it was like it looked like it was supposed to end somewhere else and it didn't, and he may have left early and so the regeneration got written into it like quicker than it should have been. Again, I can't
weird.
I can't say any truth behind that or whatever. It feels like that to me. It feels like they were like, ooh, okay, shit, we gotta write in a regeneration of some kind.
Man, I just wish I could look back at this and be like, oh yeah, all these things were references to Poppy, and we just didn't realize.
Again, like Bad Wolf.
This idea that they had a kid together and really cared about it, and then suddenly, like,
and they kept talking about it like they had the child together, when in reality it was literally just she was a wish.
I just don't know how to process it. It wasn't good storytelling. I'm sorry, that was bad writing. It was just bad. The last 2 episodes were just bad.
There are moments that I enjoy. Anita, loved getting to see Anita.
That was fun.
Jodie, I didn't expect to get so emotional seeing her.
I
started like sobbing. When I was sitting at home watching, like, she walked around the corner and all of a sudden I was like, and I was just like crying and I was like, why am I crying right now? Like,
yeah, that's exactly what happened with me too. Yeah,
it was just like, oh my god, I feel so emotional. And it was nice to be able to see some writing for her in a different light, you know. Yeah. And then I was talking again with my friend. Because we're trying so hard. Like, the straws that we're trying to grasp onto is that Billy is not the new Doctor, because I just don't want it. And we're trying to grasp onto...
But that's bad, too.
I know.
If she's not, then this is bad.
It's also not good.
Still bad.
It's also not good. We're trying to, like, pull... We're trying to pull straws of, like, the Valyard or something.
No.
Was that really the Doctor when it was Jodie?
Straws. This is just bad. It's just bad writing. What has happened in these last 2 episodes is bad writing. I'm sorry. You think what you want about my opinion on it. It doesn't work.
Not for us. And y'all, you've seen me over the years. You know the episodes I enjoy of Doctor Who. Like,
I've
and
liked a
willing
lot of
to-
things that the rest of the fandom has decided, like,
that
is it
it's
good?
awful. It's
No,
the
this
worst
is
thing
bad.
ever. I am so willing to suspend my disbelief. Like, I am so willing to sit back and let a writer take me on the journey that they want to go on. And I'm so willing to be like, I'll let that slide. You know, like, I'm okay, you know. I don't know how to do that
This is
here.
bad. I truly feel like it was like totally different people were writing it. I really don't understand. It didn't feel like the same characters. It just didn't feel like the same people.
I don't like what Belinda ended up being. I don't like that. I
it was
don't like
awful.
that.
Like, she was suddenly totally different.
And you
And the doctor was different. And anyway, I here's my reaction. I didn't like it. That's all. I have to pee. So
It's
that's
so
where I'm at.
frustrating. It's really frustrating, and it makes me really sad. It makes me really sad. I'm mad at myself for allowing myself to be excited this whole season.
Yeah.
I feel let
The rest of
down.
it was good. Like, honestly, I really enjoyed basically
enjoyed
everything
so
else.
much of it.
All of the other 6 episodes for the most part.
For the most
you know?
part, absolutely. It was a great lead up. And then, I don't know. It's what people are calling the RTD2 era. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what he's doing.
Here's the thing.
They don't
I don't
either.
think they know.
I don't think they know
And that's
either.
why
They're
it's not
constantly
working.
trying to one-up themselves and
It's
be
like,
better than the last.
Just tell a story.
Just tell a story and stop trying to make it the next big universe-shattering,
Like-
fucking reality-hopping, digging up Omega, first Time Lord, blah, blah, blah.
To
And
show
even,
up
like,
for all of 5
2
minutes,
seconds.
maybe.
2 seconds, the most ridiculous. He comes out, I'm gonna eat the Time Lords, eats Ronnie, and then the doctor, oh, I wish I had a wet... Oh, and then shoots him with a laser.
What was the point? What was the point of any of it? None of it
You could have taken the
mattered.
Omega stuff out entirely. Maybe even make Poppy Ronnie's, like, motive somehow. You know? Like,
Yeah.
write that in.
It's-
Maybe the child is now... like,
Yeah.
I'm appealing to new and younger audiences.
No,
This
you
is
aren't.
what I want to do. Then why have you made it so inaccessible to new audiences? Because at least with the Ronnie reveal...
It's really strange.
At least with the Ronnie reveal, I was like, well, Paula's not going to know who the Ronnie is, but it's a Time Lord. It's a Time Lady. There's still something there. You know, there's still like a... We know that if there's another Time Lord existing, like, something means business. And then it followed right up with the Omega line in the last episode, and I was like, Paula has no idea who Omega is. This isn't going to fucking matter. Like...
It could have mattered if they had set it up properly.
In a better way.
It could have mattered.
Parker
It's like,
and I
don't know who the Cybermen are when they bring them in for the first
But it
time.
still
in
mattered.
Who, but they set it up so that you care.
And it mattered. Parker, who's I'm a classic Who fan. Parker's an even bigger classic Who fan than I am. And they sat there and they were like, oh, well, that feels a little lackluster for Omega. Like, I guess. You know, like, even they were like...
Just like, there's a way to, like, to tell a story, and this isn't it.
And
that's
no
why I'm at.
offense, but it just wasn't... It wasn't
So-
it. Wasn't the one. Not for us.
Anyway, thanks for watching this with us, everyone. I'd love to know what you think, what you liked, what you didn't like.
There's
in
no
the
confirmed
comments.
next season. There's no nothing. We've just got Billy
So who
Piper
knows?
saying, oh, hello.
So yeah, let us know what you think. I am very curious because I just want to I don't know. For me, it didn't work, but thank you for watching this with us.
And if it did work for you, I'm always curious why. Like, I'm curious if, like, I'm
totally.
curious why. Like, let us know if it did work for you. Can't say that you're going to change my mind, but subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below. That's what Paula was just saying until I interrupted her.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're totally fine.
I'm just feeling so... I'm like... I'm sweating right now. I'm so angry. I don't like feeling this way about literally one of my favorite IPs on the entire face of the fucking planet.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's such a bad feeling. So, anyways, will there be a next season? Who knows? But you could keep us around by signing up for our Patreon, patreon.com/GallifreyGals, where you get full-length watch-along reactions, access to our Discord community. The higher tiers will get the behind-the-scenes when we watch the Unleashed stuff, and we probably have more opinions when we watch those. And it'll be a good time. Thanks for being here, everybody.
Yeah, we really appreciate you.
8 years ago, we started this journey, and now we're here, and
Not everything can be good all the time,
I
you know?
know.
That's part of it sometimes. Catch us next time.
As we maybe watch more Who.
Who?
Billy Piper? I don't know!